Welcome to another Form Titan video. In this video we'll talk about how to style and push other as a value into Salesforce. So for example, I've got lead record here that I've created from scratch, and if somebody selects other, you want them to type the value other and automatically push it in here, just like here, Facebook, web, foreign inquiry, partner referral, purchase list. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new record. I'm going to push the value as LinkedIn if they select other, and I'm going to show you that right now. So what we'll do is we'll get some details here, like full name. We'll get company as a text box, and we'll call this company. We'll get company, we'll get email. And we'll get a drop down which is called lead status, lead source. We'll get rid of these values. Now notice you got add other there. Get rid of that, and then you do this the way we would recommend if you want to style everything and make it look really nice and pretty. So here we're going to call this one other lead source. Okay, and then what you can do is this. First we're going to sync this from Salesforce, so we'll select an object lead. And we're going to use lead source. Click apply. Next I'm going to get a submit button over here, and we'll just use this as a standard submit button. Next I'll write some conditions. So we'll write some conditions on this field. We'll say if current field equals other, then show me my other lead source text box, otherwise hide it, using the support opposite. And then I'm also going to do if equals other, then make other lead source mandatory. Okay, just like that. So I'll show you how it works. You can see it's hidden, but if I choose other, it's there, and it also becomes mandatory. Now in terms of styling it, it's pretty straightforward. Just like how you would style every other element, you can style both of them. So let's say we do border here. We'll give border a solid groove, and then we'll make it red. And then same here, we'll do the same. We'll use groove and then make this red as well. So in terms of styling both, it's pretty straightforward. Just like this is style, you can style this the same way as well, using the array of different functionality that you have available. I'll also set this to be black, and then I'll set the font to be white. Cool, so let's see how this looks. Select my lead source, I'll say other, and then now I can just type in whatever I want in here. So that's that. That's like the styling and the other side of things. But how do you push that as a value directly into Salesforce? And this is how you do it. So let me pull this up. Okay. So let me show you how it's done. So you go to form, you go to push, add object. I'm going to select lead, add a create lead record. Action is going to be create. I'm going to map fields. Let's map my mandatory fields first, which is last name, company, and status, which I'm just going to give it a default value of open not contacted. Open hyphen not contacted. And now I'm just going to go ahead and map rest of the fields, like first name. And that's about it really. And then the final, which is the main field we need to map, is the lead source. Okay, and this one is where you need to pay attention, because we're going to use conditional logic on this field. We are going to say if lead source equals other, then use value from other lead source, else stick with the field 19 lead source. So if you review this criteria, it says if lead source field 19 equals other, then use value from other lead source, else stick with the same lead source. So if I click apply and finish, I just need to map the email field quickly, and then we should be good to go. Cool. So these are all the fields I've mapped. Last name, first name, company email, conditional lead source, status. Okay, apply and finish. Now let's go ahead and create it. So I'll delete this record here. We'll go ahead and create it. We'll call this open lead demo. Call it, and we'll say other. Now I'll select other and I'll type in LinkedIn as other source. And if I now click submit, this has been submitted. So now you'll see that if I refresh, there is my open lead demo here. And then you can see LinkedIn has been inserted as the other value. Okay. So super easy to do. And you can add this directly in here and it will save the record. And this is how it's done. Super easy to do. All you have to make sure is that you write the conditional logic successfully.